Hello, in this video we will solve the question number 6 of the first test document. The question given to us is to use the Becker's norm form to describe the syntax of an expression in infix notation, where the set of operators and identifiers is the same as in BNF or postfix expression, but parentheses must be rounded expression being used as factors. So as we solved the previous question, it is similar to that question, but instead in this we have an infix notation. The grammar will be almost same. Here the difference will be when we replace factor with another expression, we have to apply brackets. Also, as you can see, I have written an infix grammar here. We have to, instead of adding add operator or multiply operator after the two terms or two factors, we are applying them in middle as it is an infix grammar. So we are given these 4 strings and 5 strings A, B, C, D, and E, and we have to check if they are valid or can be generated from the grammar or not. The first string we are given is x plus y plus z. We cannot generate the string as if we try, like if we have start with expression, then we replace it with term, then term will be replaced with factor, add operator factor. The first factor will give us the x we want, but and add operator will give us the add. So to get the y plus z, we need to replace the factor with expression. But when we replace the factor with expression, we have to apply the brackets. So if we generate, so we will get the x plus y plus z inside the bracket. This will be not same as this string. Therefore, we cannot generate x plus y plus z from this grammar. The next we required is a slash b plus c slash d. A divided by d plus c divided by d. Expression, we first start with expression, then we replace expression with term, add operator term by using rule 1. Then we replace term with factor, multiply operator factor, multiply operator factor by applying rule 2. And on both sides, as we require a by a slash d, a divided by d, and c divided by d. Therefore, on both sides, I replace term with factor, multiply operator, factor, multiply operator, factor. The first factor will be replaced with identifier and give us the a. The second factor also replaced with identifier, give us the b. And the middle multiply operator will be changed to divide. In this, on the right side, the term is also changed to factor, multiply operator, factor. The factor will be replaced with identifier, then we replace with c. The other factor will be replaced with identifier and then replaced with d. The multiply operator will be replaced by divide, and the middle plus sign will be given to this add operator non-terminal, which will be replaced with plus sign, and then so we get our string and it can be generated with our grammar. So this is valid string. The next string we have to check is m star inside the bracket n plus p. So we start with expression and then replace it with term. Then term will be replaced with factor, multiply operator, factor by rule 2. The first m will be given to us by this factor, which will be replaced with identifier, then replaced with m. This term, this multiply operator will be replaced with multiply, and this factor will be replaced with expression by applying rule number 3, as we required n plus p, which is the expression. And when we are applying expression, we have to insert 2 brackets, and it will be replaced with term, add operator, term. First term will be changed to factor and replaced with identifier to give us the n. The middle add operator will give us the add, and last term will give us the identifier p. So we can generate m into n plus p with this grammar also. So it is also a valid string. As we can see, this string is not in an infix notation, so it cannot be generated as it is starting with plus sign, and we have no rule that let us generate a string that starts with an operator, add or multiply operator. So this string cannot be generated. The next string we are given is inside bracket m plus n. multiplied by inside bracket p minus q. So we start with expression, replace it with the term by applying rule 1. Then the term will be replaced with factor, multiply operator factor by applying rule 2. Factor will, as we required m plus n inside bracket, this is an expression, and p minus q inside bracket is also expression. The middle multiply operator will give us this multiply. So we have to replace the first and factor and last factor with expression again. And when we are replacing it with expression, we have to use parenthesis on both sides. So then we replace factor with expression. Then this expression will be replaced with term, add operator and term, as we required m plus n. This term will be replaced with factor, factor with identifier, and identifier with m. This factor, this term will be replaced with factor, and factor provide us identifier, which replace with n, and middle add operator will give us the plus sign. So we get the m plus n inside the bracket. Similarly, on the right side, expression is again replace the term, add operator term. Term will be replaced with factor and then with identifier, and then it will give us p. And this term will replace with factor and then replace with identifier, then give us q. In the middle, add operator will give us the minus sign, which will provide us this expression inside bracket p minus q. So this whole grammar, so with this grammar, we can also generate m plus n multiplied by p minus q. Therefore, it is also valid string. Thank you.